Good morning. This is All India Radio Kohima. The morning news are read by Jonas Yentan. The Lok Sabha yesterday discussed the price rise issue. Replying to the discussion, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said India remains the fastest growing economy in the assessment by global agencies, and there is no question of the country going into stagflation and recession. The finance minister said the global supply chain was badly disrupted due to COVID-19. And despite that, India could keep the inflation below 7%. Referring to the previous UPA rule, she said there was more than 9% inflation for 22 months during the UPA government. During that time, inflation was in double digit for 9 times, she said. Earlier participating in a debate, Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury asked whether the country is heading towards stagflation, as he claimed the country's economy is very precarious. Chowdhury said income from agriculture has decreased against the government's promise of doubling farmers' income by 2022. Parliament has passed the Weapons of Mass Destruction and Their Delivery Systems Prohibition of Unlawful Activities Amendment Bill 2022, with the Rajya Sabha approving it yesterday amid the din. The bill seeks to amend the Weapons of Mass Destruction and Their Delivery Systems Prohibition of Unlawful Activities Act 2005. The 2005 Act prohibits unlawful activities such as manufacturing, transport or transfer related to weapons of mass destruction and their means of delivery. Responding to the discussion, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar said that terrorism is a serious threat and weapons of mass destruction is also a grave threat. He said this bill is good for the security and reputation of the country. The Parliament also passed the Indian Antarctic Bill 2022, with the Rajya Sabha approving it yesterday amid din. The bill was passed by the upper house, negating the amendments moved by left MPs. The Lok Sabha has already cleared the bill. National Testing Agency yesterday released the admit cards for the Common University Entrance Test undergraduate CUET UG 2022 for Phase 2 candidates. Registered candidates can now download their hall tickets from the official CUET UG website by logging in through their registered credentials. The website is cuet.samart.ac.in. The Phase 1 exams were conducted in July, and the second phase exams are scheduled to take place on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th and 20th of August. Minister for Higher Technical and Tribal Affairs, Temchan Imna Along, has said that the society can only advance if the younger generations introspects on the past. The minister said this during the Tsengremang festival organized by Soyam Students Union Ungma Mugukchung yesterday at Bapu Zipu Amphitheatre under the theme Tsengang Medemshi. Along asserted that in order to foster unity, we must continue to develop our culture and traditions, as these will bring us together and drive us ahead. We need an inclusive Nagaland where all tribes live in unity with a prospect for development, employment, economic viability, and socio-cultural identity, he added, stating that the Ausa as pioneers has to start thinking differently. Along said, we have to think of a Nagaland where all Naga tribes are inclusive. He said an exclusive attitude has divided the fabric of Naga community and asked the Ao community to change their ways of thinking in order to create an inclusive Nagaland. He further urged everyone to conserve and pass on what is significant to our generation rather than mixing tradition and culture with faith. Along also urged the Ungma village to serve as the custodian of our customs and culture. The 6 student bodies from the 6 Ao ranges, namely Ongbangkong, Lambangkong, Champetkong, Chapukong, Asetkong and Zerangkong joined in the festival. Training of supervisors and enumerators of East Dimapur Town Council election was conducted yesterday at the DC office, Dimapur. The training was conducted by ADC Dimapur and Administrator East Dimapur Municipal Council and ESC and EARO East Dimapur Town Council. ADC Dimapur said that the government is all set to go for intensive summary revision and for which house-to-house enumeration would be conducted from 3rd August to 24th September. The ADC further appealed all to extend cooperation to the enumerators for successful conduct of the scheduled summary revision. That is all we have in this morning news bulletin. Have a good day.